If you are thinking of buying a land in Nigeria, here are the three top questions people always ask. And I know you've asked one or either of these questions. The first question on my list is the price of the land going to drop, or should I buy now despite the high costs? So here's the answer to this question that a lot of people get to ask. The problem is that the price of land never ever comes down. Rather, it keeps on increasing. The problem here is that land and property prices are tied to two major factors, which are one, inflation, and two, the cost of construction of materials, which are most times imported and of course priced in dollars. As long as the naira is unstable and the building costs rise, developers must charge more. All right. The next thing is that the reality of the supply. Nigeria has a massive housing deficit, over 20 million units. Demand from the growing population and the diaspora far outstrips supply. This means that real estate remains the seller's market. The next point you have to understand is that the smart move of the wise investors. So the people, they go ahead and buy now. Land is your strongest hedge against inflation. If you wait for the price to drop, you will likely be waiting for a significant economic crash. Instead, look for emerging areas in that location. For example, in Abuja, look for the emerging locations, or in Lagos, wherever you are, and invest then and wait for that location to increase in no distant time. The second question on my list is, how can I be absolutely sure that I'm not buying fraudulent land or fake land titles? This one is absolutely necessary. So to avoid this is you ensure you do your due diligence. All right, it is not optional, it's a must. Do not trust the seller's documents alone. You have to ensure that you find out the title these properties are coming with. All right, is it a C of O document? Is it an R of O? Is it a letter of intent in Abuja real estate, as I'm talking about now? So when you find out that, the next thing you have to also do is the verification process. So what are the verification process? If you check around my channel, you see I've done a lot of videos around this. So if you cannot do this because maybe of your tight schedule and all that, you must hire a lawyer. All right, let this lawyer be efficient and effective to ensure to carry out due diligence on the property you are looking out to buy. If a surveyor is needed, please pay attention and hire one. The next person you have to work with is either go there physically to inspect the property, or you send someone to do that for you, or you can even do a virtual inspection to see and to have an understanding of where you are buying. The third question people always ask when they want to invest in real estate is, should I buy an individual property or should I buy a property from an estate? Knowing that individual properties are way cheaper and estate properties are kind of a little bit higher in price. So the answer here is, for your peace of mind, and most of the time, clean titles prioritize an estate developer because they get to shield you from a lot of things, right? So when it comes to family or individual lands, it's often cheaper initially, but the risk is astronomical. You'll face the cost of foundation fees, multiple family member claiming ownership, and a lengthy, costly battles to perfect your title. It is only for seasoned, high-risk buyers. Clear? All right. But when it comes to an estate, all right, buying from an estate, it is more expensive initially, but this cost buys you security and clarity. Developers usually handle the heavy lifting of obtaining the global C of O's or the governance consent or the deed of assignment or the C of O's, whatever the case may be, and it helps also facilitate and is far less of a legal risk. All right, so here is the rule you have to pay attention to. If you cannot afford the legal and the development risk, always choose the estate, buying from an estate with a proven track record and transparent title documents. That can save you a great deal. All right, if you found value in this video, do not forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel for more content like this. All right, my name is Esther Jeffanos and I help you buy safe and profitable real estate in Abuja, and I ensure that you buy safe. So if you buy now, that property you bought now, especially when you've bought great and genuine properties, you will reap huge returns regarding that property. Reach me on the number showing on your screen if you need properties in Abuja, verifiable properties tailored for you, depending on the budget you have and the money you have. I can help you get started on this process. I literally remove stress off you if you want to invest in real estate, and that's